Hey, welcome back, founder. I'm Startup Coach Manoj, and you are tuned into Startup Growth Hub, a space I have built to help aspiring founders like you start with clarity, grow with purpose, and build startups that actually work. So, quick check in. Have you already watched my last video, How to Know If You Are Ready to Start a Startup? If not, I recommend watching that first because this episode is a perfect follow up. In that video, we explored whether you are truly ready to begin. But today, we are looking at what it really takes to stay in the game. Not just to start, but to sustain, to succeed. And no, I'm not talking about funding rounds or pitch decks or hustle culture. I'm talking about the real traits of the inner game. The patterns I have seen over 25 years working with startup founders across all levels. Let's dive into the 7 powerful traits of successful founders that no one usually talks about. But believe me, these are the ones that matter the most. Trait number 1, they are deeply self-aware. The most successful founders I have met, they know themselves. They understand when their energy is dipping. They recognize when they are spiraling into overthinking. And they also know the unique zone of genius, what to do themselves and what to delegate. They don't waste time pretending to be someone else. They are intentional, grounded, honest with themselves. And that self-awareness helps them make better decisions faster. Trait number 2, they make decisions without full clarity. Now, this might sound counterintuitive, but successful founders don't wait for everything to be perfect. They make calls based on 70% data and 30% gut feeling. Because if you're always waiting for that one bit of certainty, you will always be late. What sets them apart is that they test, adjust, and keep moving. They trust that clarity comes from action, not the other way around. Trait number 3, they are emotionally grounded. Startups will shake your emotions. One day you land your first customer and feel on the top of the world. Next day, your team member quits or a campaign flops and you spiral. But the best founders, they don't ride every emotional wave. They stay centered. They journal, meditate, walk, breathe, pray, or simply pause. Whatever works for them, they regulate. This helps them stay calm under pressure. And let's be honest, pressure is a daily companion in the startup world. Number 4, they have a learning rhythm. You have heard about the growth mindset, right? But the founders who win don't just have a mindset, they have a learning system. They have baked learning into their week. It could be a podcast while they walk, a 30-minute reading block, or a Friday review ritual. They're always updating their inputs. And that habit, it compounds massively over time. Trait number 5, they ask for help early. This one is so underrated. Founders who scale fast know when to ask for help. And they do it before they are drowning. They don't see asking as their weakness. In fact, they see it as a leverage. They get mentors, they invest in coaches, they reach out to peers, It is how they shortcut the learning curve and avoid painful mistake. Pride slows founders down. Humility speeds them up. Now, trait number 6, they are spiritually anchored. Now, stay with me on this one. This might not be something you find in your average startup book, but I have noticed a pattern. Founders who last long and stay fulfilled have something grounding them beyond just revenue. It might be a prayer, meditation, values, inner purpose. But whatever it is, they are building not just for money, but for meaning. They make better choices. They treat people better. And they are less likely to burn out. And the 7th, they know when to slow down. We live in a world where hustle is glorified, right? But real success, it often comes from moments of stillness. Successful founders pause. They take silent weekends. They go on retreats. They disconnect to reflect. Because speed without direction is just motion. They slow down intentionally so that they can grow sustainably. So, let's recap real quick. The 7 traits we covered are: number 1, self-awareness; 2, decisiveness without full clarity; 3, emotional grounding; 4, learning rhythm; 5, asking for help early; 6, spiritual anchoring; and 7, intentional slowdown. Now, here is the best part. None of these require funding, contacts, or even experience. They are habits, inner shifts, and anyone can build them. If any of these traits hit home for you, you are ready to go deeper. I want to personally invite you to my free webinar marathon where we explore how to build your startup using systems, mindset tools, and spiritual alignment. And you will also get exclusive access to journaling templates, ChatGPT prompt packs, and a vibrant founder community inside Startup Growth Hub. Just tap the link in the description and register. Totally free. Before you go, I would love to hear from you. Which of these traits do you already see in yourself? And which one are you excited to develop? Drop it in the comments. I respond to everyone. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who is dreaming of becoming a founder. Because we rise faster together. This is Startup Coach Manoj, and remember, startups don't just need smart minds. They need strong hearts. Let's build yours step by step.